watching right now with a 25 millimeter. We'll need to pull off the position as we are at danger close. Big Ronnie, pulling off the fire coming back on at this time.
What's going on, everyone? So we are back for a quick one, and we are doing the contract radio silence. Alright, a nice simple one. As you can see, I've already marked the position we need to get to, and it's this small building here on the southern tip of Nam Thevan. Alright, the nice starting area. Alright, pretty straightforward. I am caught between using Bravo 2 or Bravo 1, however there are pros and cons. Bravo 2, we've got this nice cover as we move to the objective, but quite a long distance to cover. And then we've got Bravo 1, where we could encroach on this southern tip of the town and potentially get into a contact, but we are going to take the risk. Now, before we do all that, we're going to check our equipment, making sure that all our magazines are replenished from our previous contracts, which they are. We've only got 2 magazines for the Glock, but I'm hoping we're not going to actually need it for this one. We've got 1 grenade with us, and we've also got a few different bits. We have got night vision in our TAS, just in case it does get dark when we're out on the ground if something goes wrong. We still don't have a PEQ or a laser light module for the actual M4 yet, but we will work to that point where we can get one. Right, everything looks good to go. We've got food, water, and we've also got medical supplies in our QR kit. I think we are good to go. So what we're going to do is radio in for an LZ to Bravo 1. We're going to get transport there. Now I'm hoping that these textures do not disappear again. I believe it was either due to me minimizing or a few of the settings that I've actually just changed may have helped that. Quickly show you them, just in case you want to give them a try. I am using performance, and we've also put Nvidia DLSS sharpening up to 100. So hopefully the game does look better even if we lose our frames. Well, I say lose our frames, lose our textures. Right then, we're going to go into this. We're going to try and do this efficiently, a lot more efficiently than we have been doing, and we'll see how we go. Good time to check, do a chamber check, check our magazine. Now I'm confident that we're good to go in case we do get into a scrap. Obviously with the sharpening on, the game should just look better in general, even if we do lose the textures on the uniform again, because we seems to happen quite a bit. Again, it might be down to me minimizing for the recording software, but hopefully it's better for you guys. That's what matters to me, and hopefully we can have a nice clean contract, but we'll find out. Alright, here we go. Wait for the helo to take off. Alright then. Well, pretty straightforward objective. What we are going to do is we're going to head towards this southeast side first. We're going to try and avoid getting into a scrap. We've had a few pretty tough fights over the past few videos, as you've probably seen. I want to try and avoid that a little bit, or as best I can. The game definitely does look better. I am just conscious that my frames might not be as good, but we'll see. We shall see. I feel like with Grey Zone it is all trial and error. Alright, so I'm a little bit wary. We are pretty exposed here. The hut to my right looks clear, but I'm not too sure about this cluster of buildings, so we'll back away from it. Continue to look slightly this way. Don't want to take the risk. So what I'm doing right now, I just keep scanning, having a good look around, seeing if we spot any enemy, hopefully before they spot us. We are very, very exposed. This is not a good place to be moving, but we do need to hook across this sort of position. I'm not seeing any enemy in those buildings, so we're just going to mark and avoid. Yeah, the graphics definitely do look a lot better after doing them settings. We haven't taken too much of a performance hit, but We'll see how it goes. It's always good just to have a bit of a look before you cross any sort of water feature like this, because obviously it does slow you down. And if you haven't spotted enemy or somebody around, you don't want to get caught out and take a contact whilst you're crossing something like that. It's not going to be good. And look, we get to practice it twice. Let's go to the shorter crossing. Here we go, make it a little bit quicker. Right. Some markers just to remark our position. I was trying to do little marking positions before, see how it goes. On little waypoints to make the route a little bit easier. I'm not really following it too well, so probably best just to do it on the ground. Alright. Alright, so we've got eyes on our potential target building, which is this one here. Looks like a 2-story building. Lucky for us, we can use this little stream into this wood block to move up in cover. Doesn't look to be much of anything else around us, so we're going to do that. I'm not going to move too slow, but I'm not going to move too quick. Not sure how many enemy could be on the position, if any. But let's be honest, prepare for the worst. It's definitely a multi-story building. This wall is a little bit frustrating because it means I can't get clear eyes on if there are any enemies within the actual compound itself. Okay, we're going to move up to the wall. I am going to move up just ADS just in case. I want to be able to return fire pretty quick if we take it. Okay. Nice and steady. Just going to swing across, seeing if we spot anything initially, which I haven't. Very strange. I was expecting to see something. Right. I'm just going to clear the perimeter a little bit first, just in case. Alright, I think we're good. Here we go. One lurking about outside. That was a little bit sketchy. Right. This looks like a comms array of some sort, doesn't it? It's getting neutralised. We've got enemy outside. Very surprised that wasn't a head top. We were very lucky. Very lucky. We've got one more enemy on the perimeter here. Gonna have to clear it fully out. Didn't check my right corner there, did I? Tricky objective. Right. Think. Although I don't want to say it too soon. We are clear. We are looking a little bit better off than we were at first there. I was a little bit worried when that guy popped the corner and I was on the stairwell and I didn't manage to tap him in the head. Almost a very sad time. Okay. Well, I think we've probably done the objective. We will double check. Whilst we're in cover, yeah, we've completed it. And we do have one more here, which is for the secret compassion. So we've got a few different positions here, which we could potentially check out. 172, 172, 117, 172, 117. It's probably going to be that position, isn't it? A logging shed. Interesting. A logging shed. It's going to be the warehouse, isn't it? Alright. Let's go upstairs, just so we're in cover. Safe. I'm going to check what supplies I've got. Alright. 30 rounds, 17. 27 on the rifle plus an AK. 2 magazines with the Glock 17. Alright, so here's the plan. We are right next to one with 64 meters within a position that's part of the objective. We're going to see if we can get it cropped. We've got 27 rounds in the magazine, one in the chamber. We did almost get absolutely whittled up by one of them, but I'm going to take the risk that we're going to be alright. I'm fairly confident the perimeter here is clear. I'm not going to move out onto this ASR though, too exposed. We're going to hook around, we'll hop over the wall. Let's see if we can get this done. Alright. This might actually be the first bit because it did say shed. Again, not seeing anything through here. We might be able to just hop over here. Alright, so we can dump the supplies in there. Happy days. Alright. One of the sites has been compromised, brilliant. Alright, so we've got 174119. Let's check where that would be. 174174. 119 would be around here somewhere, so I think there's two here. It's like we've got some friends who want to join us. Multiple, actually. Whoa, okay. He just turned into the Flash. Oh, we're at the motel. Like that. Let's try to line that up so I could just flick straight onto that guy. Okay. Alright, so one of our next positions is here. We're just going to move fast. We'll break contact here. And leave these guys to it. Ooh. What am I stuck on? Yeah, stirring the hornet's nest. Alright. Double break contact. It's always good to serpentine. Move left to right. If you do get spotted, you take incoming rounds, makes yourself less of a target. Even against AI, and especially against players. Players will always want to line up that perfect shot on you. Just don't give them the opportunity. Okay, again, this is not a position I want to be moving. This is a horrific crossing. But as of right now, we need to move a small distance. Get into a good position. We are almost there. Again, we just need to be careful. We've got another contact here. I'm going to take him out just because we're probably going to get spotted when we hook down on this right hand side. Looks like he's got a friend. Where are you? So exposed. There you are. Right, let's move. Bit of a shoot and move there. We are getting non-stop contacts. Goodness. They are literally everywhere today. They're around here somewhere. Alright. Alright, we're in a good position now. We need to find the final objective. Right, so let's have a look. I believe it's this one. Yeah, 174119. It's 119. Alright, well, start moving. So far, so good. However, need to stay switched on. We are crossing a lot of open areas of ground here. The good thing is we can use Bravo 2 as our primary LZ. All we need to do is get to this last objective, clear it out as efficiently as we have been doing, go from there. Okay, this is where an optic would have been good. Not seeing any movement next to that little hut. Perhaps move down towards the northwest. Hook around, manoeuvre into that wood block, and then at least we've got some form of cover rather than staying in an exposed area. Alright. That looks like the building, doesn't it, to be fair? That's similar to the ones we've been doing. This is not a good place to be fair. We're exposed left and right. Could be this building. Well, I believe it's this cluster here. Seeing a little box. Not seeing one right now. Not ideal. Looks like we've got some guys here. Hoping he didn't turn around. He's taking some pot shots at me. No idea where it's coming from either. Got no good visuals. Yeah, we are starting to bleed ammunition due to the mod changes. Alright, we know it's here. Alright, it's inside. We got this last one here, 1-6. Do we actually have a supply? Yeah, we do. Alright, the alternative house is 168-121. Bang. Alright, first thing we're going to do is unload and re-bomb up our magazines. So hopefully we've got enough ammunition to get this final objective done. Got 17 rounds in that one. One of 23, one of 30. That is enough rounds. Right. Starting to look at the map, I guess. Alright, so we have located our last drop, which is the alternative, and it's 168-121. It's actually the buildings just here. So, I'm going to scan the area, have a quick look, make sure we haven't got any company that's joined. Start manoeuvring. This is going to be a really tricky one. I do apologise, my textures have done the thing again. I went to check the website just to confirm the building. Unfortunately, we've gone back to the fun textures. Right, best course of action is to push out towards the north. We'll go alongside this ASR, cross the MSR to our front, and manoeuvre ourselves into the jungle. We don't want to get into any more scraps, ideally, until we get to the actual position where we can sort of justify it. We've been in a lot of firefights there. Had a few close calls. Alright, let's try and get to this position. just so you're all aware, I have worked out why I lose my textures. It does appear if I have my map open, when I minimise, that's when it happens. So if you are having this issue, that could be the problem. Could be the issue. And we're having an issue right now. I'm trying to get up this high feature. I say high feature, this elevated ground. We are very exposed. We haven't got any cover around us to get to apart from now, if we take any rounds. So just make sure if you're crossing anywhere like that, you do get contacted, you've got somewhere to get to, take cover and return that accurate fire. Start dropping the enemy. Right, we've got another little hut. I've not actually come across any enemy around the hut before, so hopefully we don't this time. These have been two pretty enjoyable contracts, to be fair. It's nice having to kind of pepper pot around the edge of the village rather than go into it. And it's a lot better for performance, I can tell you that. Alright, moving into a pretty substantial woodblock here, so hopefully we have just what we need to manoeuvre onto the target without any firefights beforehand. We are probably about 40% ammunition, so we've got enough to keep going, but then we need to extract. We need to literally do this contract and extract fast. I have got an AK, if needs must, and we also have the Glock 17, albeit I'm not too keen on sidearms in this game. Normally I love them, but yeah, this game they just don't feel right. Okay, we're in a pretty good position here. We can start heading more or less south on a bearing of 198. That should get us there. 199 should just about get us there. That could be the objective building to our front. So we have got a structure to our left there, just to the southeast, and it looks to be one towards the west. I think we've got a suitable range, and I'm actually spotting an enemy, and I may need to engage this enemy actually, because I think as we move across he's going to engage us anyway. It's quite a long shot with a holographic, but we might be alright. Okay, well we got him. They're done with really getting up there because I don't want to push too far towards the southwest structure. Alright. Oh. Speak of the devil. This is another hard shot. He actually moved like a player from left to right there. It's really interesting. Good to see though, at least the AI don't just go static, actually try and manoeuvre a little bit. Well, this is going to be an interesting one because we used quite a bit of ammunition there. And we're coming in on the final position to plant these medical supplies. We need to be careful how we do it. I don't think we can be as aggressive as we have been. Alright, so we've got 1 times enemy. I think he's spotted us. It's in down. No. I said we don't need to be that aggressive, but I think he'd spotted us anyway. Happy days. Oh, we jinxed it. We've got multiple injuries here. In pain, coughing, medium bleeding. Bleeding's not too bad. We need to pray that there are no other enemy around. Subtle little bugger. I'm dead here if I get pushed anyway. Come on. These IFACs and these shirkits. It'll take way too long. Come on. Because I'm injured, we've gone full automatic, and we're also taking a prone position, because if we get pushed, one more hit, I'm pretty sure we're in a bad place. And I do need to re-peek and re-clear this left side. Okay. Oof. That is the supplies hidden. Alright, so we're a little bit dazed, so we're dizzy. What we can do is solve that into our kit, and I believe the painkillers can actually fix that for us, or maybe the Ibelin. Might be the Ibelin. We're going to need painkillers anyway. We took a lot of hits there. We took a full burst down into our plate. Okay, no, maybe not. Alright, well, I might as well loot these guys, see what they got really quick. Pick up that ammunition, we're going to need it to replace the... Pick up the money, sorry, we're going to need it to replace that ammo. I don't know where this guy actually was. He's taking cover behind this dirt pile. Yeah. I think he might have been further this way. Yeah, there we go. That was subtle. So when we were coming around, he must be hidden behind this. Goes to show. Make sure you clear all the positions you can. Alright, we're going to call in for extract. That was a very close call at the end there. We need to make sure that we actually get out of here unscathed. This is probably going to be the closest one as well. But we'll see. Time to get out of here. Bravo 3, eh? First time we've been extracted from Bravo 3. Alright, let's get this last one. A little bit of money. I'm actually going to take the AK as well. Alright, we've got a little bit of distance to make. We need to move. We also need to hope that there was no other enemy contacts when we engaged these guys towards our east now, or northeast. I think there is, you know. I think there's a guy in that doorway. Yeah, I'm seeing things. Either way, I've engaged on. Not a huge distance away from this LZ, to be fair, but I think if we take another few hits like we just did, we're dead. 100% we are dead. They were tough contracts at the end. Everything went smooth until that nightmare at the end, and potentially what we could have done better is just engaged the enemy rather than trying to get into cover at that initial round struck. And we'll try to find that cover. However, if we look back at it again, keep ourselves on a level sort of ground and engage that concept rather than running up the stairs, presenting ourselves as a bigger target. But one to learn, we take from it. Again, I apologise about the textures unloading, I guess that's a good word for it. And that's just down to me minimising whilst I've got the map open. I'm starting to need water, but I think we can push to this LZ first. Get into a good position and secure that pickup. Alright. We seem pretty secure for now. Now I'm going to take some of the water in to get it into us. There we go. Minimise that risk of passing out on the extract. Nine rounds.
Raven reporting. I'm on my way.
Oh, we're just going to hold out in the 9 rounds. Just that little bit more cover.
Landing, get in, go!
Come on, get on. Alright, well, we made it to the extract. That was an interesting end to the contracts. However, I think in general it went pretty well. We just need to make sure that we don't try and break contact into cover like we did by manoeuvring upstairs and into a room, because we were very lucky there he didn't kill us. So 2 more contracts down, just so a little bit of a refresher so you're happy with which contracts that was. It was Secret, Compassion and Radio Silence. We are getting closer to levelling up our traders, which will give us more access to better equipment, better supplies, which will help us in the more difficult contracts as of when they open up. I am desperate to get away from this starting area so we can venture afield and start doing a few more non-linear contracts or non-linear tasking, such as going for loot statues, all that sort of stuff. But for now, we'll keep working on the contracts and keep getting them done. So far it is working for us. Let's hand these in. Yeah, complete. It's good. I'm not too sure. Can't remember what loot we got. So we actually got a couple of little bits there. I think medical supplies. And then we've got a big one from Gunny with the M4. as well, and we'll collect. And collect means to actually collect this stuff, and that is, yeah, really good. Contracts complete. Obviously we've unlocked a couple more. Need to mark a location for a body again. Brilliant. Let's have a look at which tasks we've got here. Need for handshake, so we've got this one complete that we need to hand in. There we go. The old radio silence. Do actually need to go back to that so we can collect that. There we go. And we've got another one by handshake, which is first hit. Some more good experience to follow. Well, thank you very much for watching the video. As always, all the support's greatly appreciated. If you do like the Grey Zone content, we will keep it up, and I will remember not to minimise when I've got my map open, so we can keep a nice textured game. Anyway, remember to subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video.